Hey, Shalom, first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Basham, Yahweh Shai, Basham, Abrakakadash, according to the apostles, bishops, elders of every millstone, do well, teach well, Shalom, tell session, octant, pitch, and truth, on faith throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom to the feasts, Sister Akim, feasts his sisters, Akawafim, Salakim, the feasts his sisters. Being obedient to a husband at home, listening in silence as well as someone there scattered by our shalom. Come back at you with another lesson, Lord, willing hearts desire. So let's be edifying. This lesson I'm going to quick lesson straight into a point, dealing with, for the lack of knowledge, Jake is destroyed. I had overheard a conversation dealing with my folk and women. And I overheard the person that my folk was talking to had said, it was either her or the woman that she was talking to, saying, you done drugged us, into this mess, into your chaos. And, she was talking about us meaning, so-called black people, and basically getting, on Trump, things of that nature, which goes into lack of knowledge as well. Is Jake still believing on this, voting and Republican and Democrat mess, which I think she leaned more she Democratic and all that. She voted for Kamala. No matter what person you vote for, they're not gonna stop prophecy. They're gonna forward prophecy, man. No matter who it's because really you're not doing anything about it. Casting your vote and bull, BS, man. I call BS. Them presidents, like we went to in camp, those presidents are groomed from a young age, man. The MK, Ultra, like the damn perfume seller, whatever, makeup seller. Them people are groomed. Presidents, politicians, people are groomed from a young age, man, to be set up and put in that position like Uriah had went into. Them people ain't finna be put up in there if they ain't Israel, man. Free speech. Just coming out and saying free speech. Please don't take my video down. He saw that. But if they ain't Israel, man, they're not gonna be put up in office, man. But getting back into that topic, this is not just Eve, but Jake and Eve, man, as a whole, man. You so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all destroyed, man. Because that goes into worshiping the beast, man, the image of the beast, man. You want this place to continue. If you was in your right mind, then you would want you would see all of this chaos going around, War 3. That means who's about to return? Yahweh Shai, great king. But as we said in camp as well, Jake don't even know who they are, man. They don't even know they're the children of Israel, man. The Jew of the Lord's chosen, people, man. All Jake know is how to smoke weed, how to roll up a blunt. Low gas prices, man. That's what Jake hollering about, man. Man, we know, if Kamala was in office, she would, we wouldn't happen like this. Jake wanted to see this houses continue, man. Esau Edom house continue, man. Blatantly just worshiping this beast, man. Jake don't want to let go of Esau Edom hand, man. And that's why the scriptures say, though hand join the hand, the wicked shall not be punished, man. You 2/3 of our people, y'all latched on to Esau Edom's judgment, man. Because y'all love this damn devil, man. The way he done set up this society of wickedness. So that's all it is, man. It just promotes wickedness. Chaos. It's chaos, man. Look at this in Hosea, But when I heard that, I'm like, man, I got to do a video on that, man, because that's a lot. 2/3 of our people, man, all of them, every single one of them, man, hollering about Trump this and this and that, and gas prices, and why? Because they want this beast to continue. They want Rome 2.0 to continue. Jake don't like this, man. Jake love to see, would love to see America return back into pre-2020, man. Low $2.20 gas prices, man. And victuals being cheap, the food prices, returning to so-called normality, and all that, man. I'm passing a corner store, a gas station, whatever you want to call it right now. It's $3.40 basically, $3.49. Call all Yahweh Shemi Awashai, man, and we hope it get up to $10 speedily by my heart in speed. I thought now, because we want to get out of here, man. We want the food to cease, man. We want the famine to come, man, because we in the spirit. He said, what? We bring that up, but at the times and seasons, brother, you have no need, I write unto you. Why? Because we are in the spirit. We're watching. We're praying daily. Yahweh Shemi Awashai, bring this nasty, filthy kingdom down, man. The minute the Lord storming the Apostle Tarno down, Lord willing, would be a part of the number. We don't want to live here no more, man. The Lord has woken us up and given us this wisdom, knowledge, understanding, and we see this beast, this horror for what it really is, man. This place for what it really is, man. This damn captivity. But what Jake do? Jake love it here, man. We was, in the camp. Jake just, and I was talking with a brother, man. Jake love it over here, man. Jake can, go, get crawfish. Jake love crawfish down here in Louisiana. Jake, go get crawfish, smoke weed and shit. Smoke weed, walking downtown with his little girl, something, female, going to the club, travel. Do you think Jake, 2/3 of our people want to see that to go? Hell nah, man. And that's why you 2/3, y'all have to go, man. Because y'all love being up under Esau, man. Y'all love being African American, black. You ninjas love that, man. And that's why the Lord got to destroy y'all ass. So let me break it right quick. That's why the Lord have to destroy y'all, man. Because y'all love this beast in this system, man. Y'all love the Christianity. Y'all love being lied to every damn day, man. Jake don't want the truth. Niggas love being Hotep and Kemetic and black woman is God and all that old dumbass, simp ass shit, man. Cause who teaches that? Esau Edom, man. All that old simp shit. Jake love chaos, man. Cause they of that father, the devil. Said, the lust of your father will you do, roughly paraphrasing? Or will you commit? This is Hosea 4 and verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed. Who the Lord's people, man? The children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. As well as you Jake scattered abroad, you confusion of faces, man, that may look like the heathen nation, may look like a so-called white man, an Edomite, a Japhite, an Ammonite, a Moabite, all these, different nations. But through your father lineage, you go back into, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, man. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because thou hast rejected knowledge. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power. I will also forget thy children. That's right, man. And you see that more and more, man. And you gonna see that in the coming days. When Yahweh Shemi Awashai bring all these pestilence, even those that's not written in the book, Jake gonna be catching like wildfire. Why? Because it's Jacob's trouble, man. Lord got inquisition, alt, that's a better word. With you Jakes, man. Cause you niggas do not want to get right. Like prophecy, like man, well, prophecy is just speaking, man. You know, Trump, why you didn't bring us into this chaos? You dumb black idiot. You know, just talking about E. You know, she's not black. Just using it. Cause they what? They void of light, man. You know, they void of light. You know. But saying, you bringing us into Cali, call it Rush my show. Time my dash 144. But bringing us to this is what you want, man. You should want this, you know. And it's not only you, like I said, Jake too, man. You know, probably dope boys probably saying, I can't, that's too far. You know, Jake just wise to do evil, man. You know, the gas part, you gotta add some extra on the top. I'm just thinking of a damn nigga, man. And that's why this place has to be destroyed, man. Oh, let me get that. And I'm gonna end it off because I gotta go on. Go ahead and what is that? That's the 16th chapter, I think. Yeah, 2 16 and 19. Behold, famine and plague and tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a minute. But for all these things they shall not turn away from their wickedness, nor be awful, always mindful of the scourges, right? These are sent for you to turn. But Jake, directly unto you, Jake. Why is all this happening, man? You know? Well, why did, we were put in, slavery, man? Why am I at the bottom? Why am I the first fired and last hired? Why am I called all these damn proverbs and bywords? Why I can't trace my lineage back? It only stops at, it stops at slavery most of the time, man. You know, who am I? You know? Then you got Jakes who know the truth, man, who know who they are. But Jake still love America. Jake still love to be wicked, man. Jake still love to whatever, vices, whatever demons that Jake have on him. They love it over here, man. Jake still love to, smoke weed, eat crawfish, eat abominable foods, have sex with another man's woman, do all type of wickedness, man. So Jake ain't mindful of the scourges sent for amendments, man. They ain't mindful for the things to put in their mind. Well, damn, famine, plagues, tribulation, all these things are happening. Man, I gotta turn back into the Lord. I'm doing, I gotta put this stuff down. I'm doing something wrong. I gotta turn back into the Lord, man. I gotta find out who I am. I gotta get connected. Which they'll say, God at first. But I gotta get connected to, Yahweh Ba'Shemi Awashai, so I can be protected. What's them, always on the corner, man. The prophets, man. Man, let me go listen to them, man, because they showed said this, But nah, Jake ain't mindful, man. And that's why you got to be destroyed. And then when, what's that scripture? Yeah, that's Proverbs. I can't forget that. Because then what? Proverbs 1 and verse... I started 26. I will laugh. I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear coming. And that's what we waiting on, man. Because who is the Lord gonna use to laugh? He's gonna have a doggone loud voice in the clouds. No, man. You gonna hear the prophets, man, laughing at your ass. We doing it right now. But how much the more when the Lord really start frying you down, Jake's up, man? How much more, man? When y'all niggas start coming out with more and more videos, damn gas prices, $10, food stamps just outright outlawed. That shit is just taken away, man. Niggas can't get no haircuts no more. You can't, Niggas ain't got no job. Jake ain't got no job. You know, Jake getting mass laid off. Draft. You know, we gonna laugh at you Jakes, man. We gonna laugh at y'all Jakes, man. Niggas ribs gonna be touching that backs, and what we gonna be good and full, man. We gonna be fed, man. Because we put our trust in Yahweh Shemiah Shai. We asked the Lord, Lord, even with all this chaos going, even with all this prophecy happening, how long, Lord? Lord Baba Kushah, you know, speed up the time, Lord. Abada Baba Aitah, destroy Babylon, aka America now. You know, by my heart, Shalak Rayim La Baba. And speed, send, you know, evils to Babylon, man. That's what we praying for. That's what we asking the Lord to do. We ain't asking the Lord. We ain't saying, oh, you know, Trump done brought us all into this chaos and all this extra. Oh, nah, man, we want this. Yes, good job, Trump. Great job, man. What I seen on Twitter, man, they said something about Iran don't have to do something because Trump is doing Trump basically working for him. That's right, man. You know, you digging your own pit, man. Esau Edom is digging his own pit, but it's prophecy, man. He digging his own pit to fall in. You know, and if you was in the spirit, if you had a wisdom of your understanding, you will be rejoicing. You know, but if you not, if you drunk in a day, man, then what? Oh man, you want everything to turn back to normal, man. You want low gas prices. You want you know, low health care and shit, man. Hey man, it is what it is, man. It's prophecy. You know? At the end of the day, we want this place to crash, man. And we know we in the midst of it, man. So we're gonna have to be paying these same prices, man. But the Lord, he gonna wait, he gonna feed us. We ain't, you know, thinking that what we shall eat and drink, because the Lord's gonna supply us, man. You know? It says, verse 27, when your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then they shall call upon me, but I will not answer. Then shall they seek me early, but they shall not find me. And who you gonna be trying to? You gonna be trying to find the prophet, because Jake know the truth, man. Jake passed through the camp by every Friday, Saturday, Wednesday, whenever brothers go out, man. Jake see the videos online. You know, older Jake scrolling through Facebook. You know, even my damn pops, man. You know, Jake see it, man. But Jake just love America, man. Jake just want to go to work. Jake love working. Love still being a slave, man. You know, go to work. Go to vacation with his boo wife or whatever. You know, go to church. Listen to that damn dogma. You know, pay his little tithes. You know, that's what Jake like to do, man. Or smoke weed, other things that Jake love to do, man. Jake don't want the ball to stop, man. Jake don't want America to come to a halt, man. That's why when all hell break loose, Jake gonna be looking like Esau, you know, looking for a so-called white man. So when them FEMAs, oh yeah, the FEMA about to come, yeah, FEMA. You know? Jake see them troops, they gonna be like, yeah, and then what? The blame gonna be on the prophets, man. But then it's still what? You still gonna be destroyed, man. You gonna go to a damn FEMA camp, you think you finna get food and nourishment. Man, your ass about to be in a fun camp, man. They about to do whatever with your ass, man. You think troops here for your benefit, you know, you see these troops, man, they about to damn kick your door in, man, you know, for the protecting the safety of no damn Jake, man. Even for no damn Edomite, man. If you ain't elite, you through, man. They consider you what? Goyim, cattle, peasants. But especially for you damn Jakes, man. The Lord wrath is about to be on all these people, man. All these Gerger troops, all these UN troops, man. These so-called peace troops and all that shit, man. Because you what? For the lack of knowledge. You know, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, man. You know, so if you was in the right spirit, or the old lady was in the right spirit, she would have been, yes, you know how they fucking he be talking. Yes, girl. Woo the woo. Trump doing a good job. Hey, we finna get out of here. Woo the woo, man. But nah, you saying, man, why you bringing this into this chaos? We ain't got. Yeah, he said. What she said? We ain't got nothing to do with your shenanigans. Oh yes, you do. Oh yes, you do. Because you follow after this man. You follow after the beast, man. You love this place. You love getting the sew in and the weave and shit, man. You love getting your little 1 pound of crawfish and shit. Oh, girl, I love me some crawfish. Let's get some crawfish. Eve be down. That's annoying. You love it, man. Jake, love it. Eve, love it. The tribes love it from Judah all the way to Issachar, man. Love it. Love American. No, I'm not. They say Mexican. They're not Mexican. But, I'm not Mexican. I'm American. I'm American. Pedro. I'm American. Yeah, too. Yeah, I'm American. Well, you will see of being an American and wanting this place to continue, worshiping this beast, loving the philosophy, all the doctrines and dogma that it teaches, and I'm a power Republican, I'm a power Democrat, we the people. We're gonna see in that day if that's gonna help you, man. When all that, the Constitution, well, according to the Constitution, we gonna see when them troops come in, and you gonna be like, according to the Constitution, you can't board my house, man. You think their Constitution is about to be thrown out the window? Trump already said, hey, we giving up full immunity to ICE, man. You think, just because the Senate and the Democrats have passed their bill and the TSA funded and they done left out the ICE, bro, it don't matter, man. All this Republican, Democrat, the Democrats, Republicans, the plebeians, patricians, it don't matter. It's just charades, man. Going back into that scripture say where he exercises power from the first beast, going back into Rome, man, an ancient Roman Empire, man. It's all bread and circus, man. That's all it is, man, to keep the people dumbed down, to keep you the infighting, man. And it's really for you damn Jakes, man, not to return it to Yahweh Shemel Shah. Because, they know that, hey, that mean what? Their rulership is through. And they see that, man. That's why they about to come hard on the prophets. That's why they about to blame, yeah. And you about to see 2/3, our own family members round us up, man, because they don't know they don't know no better, man. All they know is the American way, man. I'm just proud to be an American. But like I say, we're going to see, being proud to be American going to help you in that day, man. The Lord ain't playing, man. All this stuff happening over in the Middle East, man, that's about to come right over here, man. Just like the vid, man. Happening over there in the East and all that, China, Wutu, all that. Then what? Doggone start school closes, thousands of cases. I'm like, shit, what about Shemel Shah? I ain't got Wutu. Yes. That's about to happen again, man. 7.0 completion, man. It's about to be as the scriptures say, a time like another before, man. And Jay get excited, but that's the spirit to be in, man. But I end up right there, Lord, when it was edifying. Call it, say, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashmiel, Shabbat Shemar Kakwadash. That went to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone, the will, teacher, and shalom, tall, sincere, I can push the truth, home faith, all the focus of the earth, detail, blah, 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 shalom.